Dot.com layout track.
First question. 6 bell commence tolling together at toll at interval of 2, 4, 6, 8 and 8, 10 and 12 seconds respectively. In 30 minutes, how many times do they toll together? Question once more. 6 bell commence tolling together. Toll at interval 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 and 12 seconds respectively. In 30 minutes, how many times do they toll together? Toll together, that's very important. Do they toll together? In 30 minutes, how many times they all toll together? That's very important things. Toll at interval in seconds is given here 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 and 12. First you have to find out the LCM of 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 and 12. Now we are going to find out the LCM of these numbers, that seconds is given over there. 2, 4, 8, 10, 12. First we can take 2 and 2 divided by 2 is equal to, we will get 1, 4 divided by 2 is equal to 2, 8 divided by 2 is equal to 4, 10 divided by 2 is equal to 5, 12 divided by 2 is equal to 6. Again we can do with 2. There will be no change in 1 and 2 divided by 2 is 1. 4 divided by 2 is 2. 5 divided by 2 is not possible. That's why 5 itself you can give there. 6 divided by 2, 3. Again with the 2. Again we are doing 1. No changes there. Again 1 is no changes there. 2 divided by 2 is 1. 5 divided by is not possible. Again 5. 3 also not possible. Again 3 we have to write. Next we are taking 3. Now 1, 1, 1 and 5 no change. 3 divided by 3 is 1. Now only one number is there, that is 5. So we can take 5. All other number is 1, 1. Now 5 divided by 5 also 1. So we got the numbers 2, 2, 2, 3, 5. Okay, so LCM is equal to 2 into 2 into 2 into 3 into 5. That's equal to 120 seconds. That means lowest common multiple we got here 120 seconds. Understood? As you know, 60 seconds means 1 minute, right? Because here 30 minutes is given. We know that 60 seconds means 1 minute. So 120 seconds means it will be 100% double of the that, right? 120 minutes is what it is, 2 minutes. That is 120 divided by 60. We can divide here. 120 divided by 60. 2 times 62 times means 120. You will get the answer here 2. So it is 2 minutes. It is 2 minutes. Got it? Minutes we converted into, sorry, seconds we converted into minutes. The division here also is given. Now you got 2 minutes, right? Yes. So here in 30 minutes, how many 2 minutes are there? It's very easily you can find it out by dividing what? Divide 30 divide by 2. We can divide 30 by 2. You will get the answer. Yes, here division is going on. Listen, 30 divided by 2. 15 into 2 times 15 is equal to 30. So you got the answer over there. Yes, so 15 times. And one more thing is there, you have to note that. Because after in each in the 2 minutes, 4 seconds, first 2 seconds, 4 second, 6 second, 8 second, 10 second, 12 second. So first there will be one bell will be there, right? After 2 seconds again one bell. So now we got 50 times. Actually, if we are including the first bell, then it will be what? 15 times plus one time, that is first bell. If you are including, then it will be 16 times. It will be 16 times. You understood? If you are not including, it will be 15 times. If you are including that first bell, then it will be 16 times. Once again, you can go through this. First, you have to take 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. That means seconds. Okay. And then find out the LCM of that. Find out the LCM. We got the LCM of that numbers, that is 120 seconds. Okay. And after 120 seconds, you convert it into what? You change it into minutes. That you will get 2 minutes. Okay. In 2 minutes, in 30 minutes, how many 2 minutes are there? It's very easy. Everyone can do that one. 30 divided by 2. Then you will get an answer, that is 15 times. That is what? 15 times. Okay. When we include the first bell also, then how many times it's repeating? 15 plus 1. 16 times bell will be there. Okay. Next question. 4 bells begin to toll together at an interval of 6, 7, 8 and 9 seconds. What is the number of times that they will toll together in 2 hours? In 2 hours, you should think of, just before it was 30 minutes. Now in this question, 2 hours, how many times they will toll together? And 4 bell is there. Okay, clear? 6, 7, 8 second interval they are tolling. 4 bell begins to toll together at an interval of 6, 7, 8 and 9 seconds. Find LCM of this. As before also we did, same like LCM we can find out for these numbers. 6, 7, 8, 9 seconds, right? First 2. You can divide this one. You will get 3. 7 is not possible to divide, so 7 you can keep it same. 8 divided by 2 is 4. 9 is not possible, keep 9 same like that. Again 2. 3 is not possible. 7 is not possible. 4 divided by 2 is equal to 2. 9. It's not possible. Now again 2. 3. It's not possible to divide. Again you can write down 3. 7 not possible, but 2 divided by 2 is what? You will get 1. 9 not possible to divide by 2, so you can write the 9 same like that. Next we can divide this by 3. 3 divided by 3 is equal to 1. 7 divided by 3 is not possible, so you can write 7. 1 is same 1. 9 divided by 3 is 3. Now we can take 3 again. 1 again, the same 1 you can write down. 7 also have no change. 1 is itself, and 3 divided by 3 is 1. Next, last number 7. 1 is 1 and 7 divided by 7 is 1 and 1 is 1, and last remaining all 1 is 1. Now you got the number that 2 into 2 into 2 into 3 into 3 into 7. is equal to, when we multiply, you will get the answer 504 seconds. 504 seconds. 504 seconds you are getting. You got it? So understood, right? Now what you have to do? The bell will start ringing after an interval of every 504 seconds. Correct? As you know, 1 hour is equal to 3600 seconds. How you are getting that is given over here, 16 into 16. 16 into 16, that is 1 hour. So 2 hours means it will be what? 2 into 3600. That will be 7200 second. 7200 second. Understood? Yes. In 2 hours, how many times altogether? That we have to find it out. So what we will do? We will divide 7200 by 504. Now look, only one time it's going. So you are getting quotient 1 and you subtracted that one. You will get 2160, right? In 2160, how many times is there? It's 4 times is there, right? It's 4 times. So you will get what? 2016 you will get 2016. Now subtract this one. Now you will get, what's the remainder over there? That is 144, and here we can put a point over here, decimal point, and again 10 I added over here, that is it become 1440. You got it? 1440. Now 404 into 2, that is equal to what? 1008. That means 1008. You will get 1008 by multiplying 504 into 2. 504 into 2. Now you can check it. The remainder you will get like this: 432. Again you are putting 10 here. 432. Again this 0 is coming extra. Again we are doing that one with 8. Now you will get 4032. 4032. Subtract this one. You will get 288 is remainder. Now it's enough because we got after decimal 2 digit is okay for us. So we are taking that 14.28. 14.28 we are taking for that answer. As an answer. Okay. That means 14.28 times. That means 14.28 is not a round figure, right? So we can make it round figure. That is, we can say that it is 14.2 times, since the bell ring together start at the start also. Therefore, the bell will ring 15 times in 2 hours. You can take it round 15 times in 2 hours. Understood? 15 times in 2 hours. That is the correct number for this. I hope you understood this one. First we have to take the LCM of these numbers. We got the LCM of this number, that is 504 seconds. After that you change that 2 hours into seconds because it's all given in seconds. That's why the hours also we have to change into seconds. You got it? Now you change 2 hours into seconds. You will get 7200 seconds. Correct? After, in 2 hours, how many times it's stalled means 7200 seconds divided by the LCM 504 or 504. Then you will get the correct time. How many times it will be. Hope you understood. Next question. The LCM of two numbers is 60 and their HCF is 3. If one of the number is 15, find the other number. Here LCM is given, that is 60. HCF is given, that is 3. And second number is given, that 15. You have to find out the first number. First number is equal to LCM into HCF divided by the second number. It's very easily you can get it. Now we can take 60 into 3, divide by second number is 15. Now 16 into 3 is 180, divided by 15 is equal to 12. Now you got the answer, 12 by dividing 180 divided by 15. You got it? It's very easy questions. It's not that much difficult, I think. Next, the traffic light at the three different road crossing changes after every 48 seconds, 72 seconds and 108 seconds respectively. If they all change simultaneously at 8 hours 20 minutes, 8 hours 20 minutes, that's given 8:20 hours like this. Okay, when will they again change simultaneously? Once again I will read the question. The traffic light at three different road crossings change after every 48 seconds, 72 seconds and 108 seconds respectively. If they all change simultaneously at 8 hours 20 minutes, when will they again change simultaneously? Here we have to find out the LCM of 48, 72, 108. Here we have to find out the LCM of 48, 72, 108. 48, 72, 108. Divide by 2, you will get 24, 36 and 54. Again 2, you will get 12, 18 and 27. Again we can divide by 2, you will get 6, 9, 27. I think here we can take 3 to divide these all numbers, because 3 is a good number for dividing these all numbers. So we can take the 3. So 6 divided by 3 is 2. 9 divided by 3 is 3. 27 divided by 3 is 9. You will get 2, 3, 9. Again 2. 2 divided by 2, 1. 3 it's not possible to divide, so you can keep it 3 same. 9 is not possible to divide, you can keep the 9 also same. Now divide by 3. Here 1 is same. 3 divided by 3 is what? 1. And 9 divided by 3 is what? Again you will get 3. Here we can do with a 3. So again it will be 1. Already 1 is there, and divide by 9. 3 divided by 3 you will get what? 1, right? So last 3 also you got 1. Now all the numbers changed. Okay, right now we are going to do one LCM of that numbers, that is 2 into 2 into 2 into 3 into 2 into 3 into 3. Now we multiply these all numbers, you will get the 432 seconds. 432 seconds. This is our LCM, 432 seconds. Same as before. Convert the second into minutes. So 432 divided by 60. We can divide the 432 by 60. You will get 7 times 60 is equal to 420. 7 times 60 is equal to 420. Subtract that, you will get 12. Now here, look here, 7 and 12. You got 7 minutes and 12 is 12 seconds. 7 minutes 12 seconds. This remainder is remaining, right? So if we will divide the 432, you will get 7 minutes and 12 seconds. 7 minutes and 12 seconds. So 7 minutes and the remainder, that is 12 seconds. Remainder will come that seconds. Okay, 7 minutes 12 seconds you will get. So again they will change after 7 minutes 12 seconds. they will change. After 7 minutes 12 seconds they will change. So very easy. Next time will be 8:20. It's already given over there 8 hours, right? 20 minutes, right? After that, what? Plus 7 minute 12 second. So these two you have to, this hour plus this minute you have to add together, then you will get 8:27 and 12 second. Next bell will be there. Next change will be even 8 hour 20 minutes 12 second. 8 hour 27 minutes 12 hours. That's our next time. Next time they will change according to this. Okay, so you understood. I think you understood this one. Once again I will repeat. Listen here. 48, 72, 108. So first you have to find out the LCM. LCM is 2 into 2 into 3 into 2 into 3 into 3. That is 432. 432. Convert this 432 seconds into minutes. Then you will get 7 minutes and 12 seconds. 7 minutes and 12 seconds. Just add that 7 minutes 12 seconds with the given time. With the given time, then next change you will get. That change you got. We added that 7 minutes and 12 seconds with the given time. So you will get what? 8 hours 27 minutes 12 seconds you will get. This is the time. Next change will be there. Okay. A merchant has 120 liters, 180 liters of two kinds of oil. He wants to sell oil by filling the two kinds of oil in tins of equal volumes. What is the greatest such a tin will be there? So you want to sell that one, right? You want to sell that into two kinds of oil in a tin of equal volume. Tin of equal volume. You have to separate oil is that, but tin of selling tin should be same volume. You got it? Same volume, tin should be there. So we have to find out what here. Here we have to find the largest number which exactly divide 120 and 180. That is nothing but it's HCF of 120 and 180. HCF of 120 and 180. Now we can find out the HCF of 120 and 180. 120, 180. Okay, how many times? One time, right? Yes. Now you will get the remainder is 60. So 120, that the here is 120 is there, that 120 will come inside that, right? So now 120 divided by 60, you will get the remainder 2 and answer 120 over there. Now subtract 120 minus 120, you will get 0. Okay, so now this red one, that is our HCF. As you know, this red one is our HCF. So HCF is equal to 60. So first kind of 120 liter is sold in 2 tins of the volume of 60 liters. Okay, volume 60 liters. Okay, first oil can be how many bottle will be there, how many tin will be there? Only 2 tin will be there, because 120 divided by 60. 60 liter, that volume of the tin is 60, right? The second also, second in 180 liters is sold in 3 tins. The volume of the tin is what? 60. Same only. Same 60 is the volume of the tin. I hope you understood this one. It's very easy. First you have to find out the HCF of that 120 and 180. So you will get 60 is the HCF of that. So divide that into how many tins they can use, that also you can find it out. And what the volume of the tin. The volume of the tin is same for the both oil, right? Yes, but number of tin is different because of the oil capacity is more. That's it. I hope you understood this one. As the greatest volume of each tin is 60 liter. Greatest volume of each tin is 60 liter. Next question. Find the least number of soldiers in a regiment such that they stand in row of 15, 20, 25 and form perfect square. That's very important. Okay. So find the least number of soldiers in a regiment such that they can stand like 15. First is 15, next is 25, next is 25 in that form. Okay. So how many? That means find the least number of soldiers in a regiment such that they stand in the row 15, 20, 25 and form perfect square. That's very important. Here we have to find out the LCM. LCM of what? 15. LCM of 15, 20, 25. Okay, we can do it with 5. You will get 15 divided by 5 is 3. 20 divided by 5 is 4. 25 divided by 5 is 5. Now we can do with 3. So here only 3 can divide. So 3 divided by 3 is 1. 4 is not possible to change. 5 also no change. Next is 2 divided by, so again 1, and 4 divided by 2 is what? 2, and 5 have no change. Again 2. 1 divided 1 is same like 1. 2 divided by 2 is 1, and 5 have no changes there, so 5 will be same like that. Next is 5. 1, 1, 5 divided by 5 is 1. So now you will get LCM 5, 3, 2, 2, 5. 5, 3, 2, 2, 5 is equal to 300. Is equal to what? 300, right? Now we got the LCM, that 300. And yes, you know that 300 is not a perfect square, right? We will not get a perfect square from 300, right? It's not possible to get a perfect square from 300. So we need 300 soldiers such that they can stand 15, 20, 25. They can stand 15, 20, 25. 300, if 300 soldiers are there, they can stand 15, 20, 25 like this. No problem. But this number is not a perfect. As per question, it has to form a perfect square. Here 300 we got. It's not a perfect square. It's not a perfect square. So therefore multiply and make this 300 to perfect square. So multiply by 3, then it will become 900. You know that 900 is a perfect square, right? 900 is a perfect square because 900 have a square root. Correct square root you will get, right? So hence the least number of soldier required is 900. Least number of soldier required is 900. If in that question form a perfect square is not there, the answer will be 300. If in the question perfect square, this form a perfect square is there, means the answer will be 900. For this question, answer will be 900. Don't get confusion on this because they said in the question that make it perfect square. Make it perfect square. That's why we made this answer to perfect square. I hope you understood. Once again, first you have to find out the LCM of 15, 20 and 25. You will get LCM, that is 300. Then 300, we got the answer 300, but as per the question they said to make a perfect square, actually 300 is not a perfect square. That's why we are multiplying 300 with by 3. Then we will get 900. 900 is the perfect square. So our answer is 900. Our answer is 900. Least number of soldiers required to arrange in the form of 15, 20, 25. We need how many soldiers? We need 900 soldiers. Next question. Find the least number of tiles by which the floor of a room of dimension 16 meter 58 centimeter, 8 meter 32 centimeter, that's given over there, can be covered completely. Or we can say this question, find the, once again, Find the least number of square tiles by which the floor of a room of dimension 16.58 meter and 8.38 meter can be covered completely. We need a least number of tiles, that means very less number of tiles. So each tile must be maximum dimension. That means very big tile is there, means number of tiles will be very less, right? If you have small tail, means number of tails will increase. If you are taking big tail, that means big tails means only less tails we can use for that to cover that floor. That's a common knowledge, right? To get maximum dimension of tails, we have to find out HCF of 16.58 and 8.32 meters. You have to find out the HCF of these two measure. Before that, we have to convert that into centimeter. 16.58 meter into 100, then it become 1650 centimeter. 58 centimeter. 1658 centimeter. Next, 8.32 meter is equal to, that also we want to change into 832 centimeter by multiplied by 100. Now we can find out the HCF of this. The smallest number we can take it out, that is 832, and the biggest number inside, that is 1658. Okay. Now, only one time it will be, then you will get 832, then subtract that one, you will get 826. Next, 832 divided by 826, one time only will be there, is equal to, you will get 6, that is 832 minus 826, you will get 6. Then take 826 inside that column, divide the 826 divided by 6, then you will get 137. Then the answer will be 822. Subtract this, you will get 4. Then there is 6 is there, you can put the 6 inside that column. Then divide 6, how many times is there? 4, only one time. Then you will get 4. Then remainder is 2, right? Then there is 4 is there, 4 you can keep it inside. Then 4 divided by 2 is 2, you will get 4. 4 minus 4 is 0. Okay, now your HCF is what? 2. HCF is what? 2. Very good. Hence the side of the square is tails is 2. Hence now we got the side of the square is what? 2. Now number of tails need to cover the floor is equal to area of the floor divided by area of tails. Number of tails needed means area. First you have to find out the area of a floor. After you have to find out the area of its tails and divide that both. Then you will get the number of tails need to cover floor. Here we can do 1658 into 832. That is the area of what? Area of floor. Divide by 2 into 2. Area of a square tail, right? It's a square tail, so 2 into 2. Now you will get what's the answer? 13,79,456. 13,79,456 is the area of the floor. Okay, divide by 2 into 2 is that 4. Then if you divide this one, you will get the answer. What is the answer you are getting? Yes, 3,44,864 tails. 3,44,864 tails is needed to cover the full floor. Understood? Once again, we need to find out the number of tails to cover this, right? For that we have to find out what, at the time we have to think about maximum. That means maximum area should be there for that tail. So to get the maximum dimension in the sense area of a tail, we have to find out the HCF of these two measurements. We have to find out the HCF of the two measurement. First, for that we convert that into centimeter and we started to find out their HCF. You got the HCF, that is highest common factor of that is 2. So you took HCF is 2. Hence the side of the tiles is 2. Then number of tails needed means area of floor divided by area of tile. Area of floor is very simple. We can say this 2 multiplication, that 1658 into 832 multiply, then divide by the area of a tail, that is 2 into 2. Then you will get 13,79,456 divided by 4. Then after division you will get the answer 3,44,864. 3,44,864 is name. Next question. The drama club meets in the school auditorium every 2 days. The choir meets there every 5. If the group are both meeting in auditorium today, then how many days from now will they next have to share the auditorium? That means now both team today sharing that auditorium. Today is the day they sharing both of them as auditorium, and next when they will share that auditorium, how many days after they will share that auditorium? That's our question. The drama club meets the school auditorium every 2 days and the choir meets there every 5 days. So both team, one team will be coming after every 2 days, okay, and another team is coming after 5 days. Now today they both meet together. How many days from today the next meeting when they will join together? When they will join together. The drama club meets today again. They will meet after 2, 4, 6, 8, 12. 2, 4, 6, 8, 12 days, right? Because first days, today is okay. After 2 days only they will come. Next coming after that, right? So 2 days after only they will come. Next 4th day only they will come. Like that it will go. Choir meeting first day today. Next they will come after 5 days. After next is coming 10th. Next is coming 15th. Next is coming 20th. Like that. Correct? Here LCM of this is very easily you can find out. The lowest common multiple of this is what? In this two number 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 5, 10, this which is the lowest common thing is what? 10. So we can say that hence both will share the auditorium after 10 days. Both will share the auditorium after 10 days. I hope you understood. It's very easy. Lowest common multiple, you can check it out with of 2 and 5. 2 and 5's common multiple is what? Lowest common, that is 5, 2, that is 10. Correct? 10 is the lowest common multiple of this. So the answer is after 10 days they will meet together.